What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chazz, and we are bringing you my official mock draft of the 2023 NFL Draft that happens tonight. I wanted to get it out for you guys early. It took me a while to get it going. And of course, there's like a big truck driving by right now. It's going to be nice and loud. So we don't have the normal setup. We're just getting this out to you. It's early in the morning before I go to work. And let's get it started with pick number one. Carolina's taking Bryce Young. It's Frank Reich's kind of guy. Guy that he could, a smart guy that he could teach. The only other option I would think here might be Will Levis, but I doubt it. We're going to go Bryce Young. Number two, everyone thinks is going to be CJ Stroud. It is not. Brand new defensive-minded head coach. They're going to go with Will Anderson, the edge rusher out of Alabama. So that's two Bammers to start off the draft. The only trade I have in the first round. Now, I don't think there's going to be only one trade in the first round, but things will fall where they may. This is the only trade I have in the first round. The Raiders trade up with with Arizona, and they take Jalen Carter out of Georgia, the oft troubled defensive tackle, but arguably the best player in the draft. And the Raiders aren't afraid of taking players with a little baggage. So, at number four, maybe a surprise to some people, but not me. We got the Colts taking Will Levis out of Kentucky. Number five, we got the Seahawks taking edge rusher Tyrese Jackson. Number six, the Lions. Do they need a quarterback? Do they need a receiver? They're a little too old school, so and they just traded away their former third overall pick, so they're gonna take cornerback Christian Gonzalez. The Cardinals fall back to seven, and they take the guy they really wanted, some offensive line help with Peter Skoronski from Northwestern. Number eight, we got the Falcons, and they go with C.J. Stroud, quarterback from Ohio State. Number nine, you got the Bears taking offensive tackle Paris Johnson. At number 10, you got the NFC champs, the Eagles taking Miles Murphy, edge rusher from Clemson. Number 11, you got quarterback from Florida, Anthony Richardson, going to Tennessee. And I think that's a good pick for them. Raw, talented guy, but they took Malik Willis last year, but Anthony Richardson jumps off the paper way more than Malik Willis and went to a much bigger school, so it seems like that's their kind of guy. So they screwed Houston over from getting their first-round quarterback, so Houston goes with the first receiver off the board at Jackson Smith and Jigba. Number 13, the Packers take tight end Dalton Kincaid. Number 14, the Patriots, conservative Patriots, take safety Brian Branch from Alabama. Number 15, Nolan Smith, edge rusher from Georgia, goes to the Jets. And number 16, one spot ahead of the Steelers. The Washington Commanders take Joey Porter Jr. and ruin Joey Porter Jr. from going to the Steelers. The Steelers take cornerback Devin Witherspoon. The Lions are up again. Are the Lions going to take a playmaker or a quarterback or something? Nah, they're too old school. They're too conservative. They go with offensive tackle Broderick Jones. Here he is, one of my favorite players in the draft, number 19. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers take Bijan Robinson out of Texas. Speaking of conservative, number 20, the Seattle Seahawks take Deontay Banks, cornerback. We got 21, the Chargers take Brian Breeze, defensive tackle out of Clemson. 22, the Ravens, who just added OBJ, also had another big target, Quentin Johnston out of TCU. Number 23, the Vikings get some offensive line help with Darnell Wright. Number 24, the Jaguars, coming off their good season, keep up on their defensive line, and they take Kalijah Cansey from Pittsburgh. Number 25, couple of picks before the Bills, the Giants take Jordan Addison, receiver out of USC. I know one of you guys, I think it's Pat, is really into the idea of the Bills getting Jordan Addison. Well, he goes to the Giants in this scenario. Number 26, they just lost Zeke, so the Cowboys take Jahmyr Gibbs, running back out of Alabama. Now here it is, guys, the Bills. We all want a receiver, or we all wanted Bijan Robinson, but he's gone, but we want a receiver, or Michael Mayer, the tight end, is still there. What are they going to do? It's the Bills, guys. Stop it. Stop it. It's the Bills. It's been 6 years we've drafted one offensive player in the first round. Lucas Van Ness, edge rusher from Iowa. Number 28, the Cincinnati Bengals take Michael Mayer, the tight end from Notre Dame. Number 29, the Saints take Will McDonald, the fourth edge rusher out of Iowa State. Number 30, the Philadelphia Eagles take Osiris Torres, the offensive guard from Florida. And at number 31, the Kansas City Chiefs take the receiver that, maybe the Bills should have taken in Zay Flowers out of Boston College. Here's the thing for the Bills, guys, to just make it a little, put a little, context to it. I got the Bills taking Lucas Van Ness, the edge rusher, because I do think that there is going to be a trade for DeAndre Hopkins. I do. I think the Bills are going to pull it off. So if they pull it off, I think they're going to go with an edge rusher. So that pick might drop down to 34 or whatever, but I think they're going to take an edge rusher because they end up with Hopkins. If they don't end up with Hopkins, possibly... Hi, pick. Hi, girl. What are you doing? Stop. If they don't end up with Hopkins, possibly they're going to take Zay Flowers there. But I'm confident we're going to end up with Hopkins tonight. So Pickles is excited for the draft, obviously. Hopefully you guys like the video. Come back later and make fun of me or tell me what I got right. And happy draft day, everybody. Right, Pick? Tell them happy draft day. I don't know what the draft is. I don't understand your language. All I know is about treats and snuggles. That's all I know about. So happy draft day, everybody. Go Bills. Hopefully your team gets everything they need. Hopefully the Bills can trade for DeAndre Hopkins and still end up with a good edge rusher. And let's go Bills. Draft day, baby. Until then, we'll see you next time. Peace.